All right, we have a center core sequence today. As a quick reminder, you don't have to have the same machine as me, and you actually don't have to have two platforms. I'm gonna start at the back of my machine, but if you only have one platform surface, you can do this all in that single spot on your one platform surface. I'm gonna go one yellow spring. At the back will be harder, 0 springs nicer. I'm gonna do the easier option today so I can talk and do it at the same time. We'll start in a high plank hold with my palms on the carriage and my toes on the platform. I got my hips out of the well, belly button into my spine. Heels over toes, shoulder blades pulled apart. Palms under my shoulders. Holding just a little bit of stillness for 10 seconds. And then I start to Cannonball Crunch in 5, in 3, 2, and 1. Cannonball Crunch, driving my knees in and extending them out, keeping my back flat the entire time through this movement. Just driving my knees in, stopping them under my hips, maybe under my belly button to advance, and then extending all the way out. Now this is pretty spicy, so we're not here for long. In 10 seconds, we'll walk the plank. Down forearm, forearm, up palm to palm in 5. In 3, 2, and 1. Forearm, forearm, palm to palm. Forearm, forearm, palm to palm. 15 seconds till you're on your knees and your forearms. Hips are completely still here. 8 seconds, we're crunching it out. In 3, 2, and 1. Crunching it out. Knees and forearms rounding your spine. Looking back towards your knees. And then lengthening out, dropping your hips. Crunching all the way up through your center core. Trying not to just pull forward and backward with your hips. We don't want hip flexors working here. 10 seconds, top of your crunch and hold. In 5, in 3, 2, and 1. Top of the crunch. Holds, little pulse up, little pulse down. Pulsing for 8. We turn this into a saw. In 3, 2, and 1. Drop your hips, extend out in your saw, and then drive your elbows right back under your shoulders. Extend and release. Hips stay out of the well. Pelvis tilted forward, belly button into your spine. We drive all the way out and hold in 5, in 3, 2, and 1. All the way out, hold. Now pulse it out an inch, in an inch. Little pulses out and in. Full range inchworm, crunch, launch those hips first in 5, in 3, 2, and 1. Launch your hips, crunch, and saw. Just putting those two movements together. 1 crunch, 1 saw. Takes you about 16 seconds to get through one of these movements, like you're going sticky through mud, like an inchworm crawling on a little green leaf, maybe taking a nibble as he goes. Very shortly, we ride to the front of the machine. Everything will get a little nicer, a little bit more supportive. "15 seconds. Palms on your platform, knees on your carriage. In 10 seconds, a light spring will be more supportive, 0 springs more challenging. In 5, ab roller, 3, 2, and 1. I'm riding to the front of my machine. My palms will be on the front platform, my knees on the carriage. You can set up however your machine works for you, facing this way or facing the opposite way. We'll extend all the way out to our furthest point, and then restack your head, your shoulders right over your palms. Extend and release. 10 seconds, take it to your furthest point and hold. In 5, in 3, 2, and 1. Furthest point, hold. Now little pulse back and forward. Tiny pulses for 8. We'll go full range back first in 3, 2, and 1. Back first, full range of motion. To 20 seconds on the clock. A pike is coming next. 15 seconds, your choice. Either palms a little bit nicer or forearms more challenging, but try to pop up to your toes. 8 seconds, we're piking. In 3, 2, and 1. Up on those toes, either on your palms or on your forearms for a little harder option. Lifting your hips, rounding your spine, dropping those hips back down, but never into the well. Letting your weight shift forward, your heels are high, slow and controlled, steady as she goes. We're in the top of our pike in 10 seconds. You hold in 5, in 3, 2, and 1. Top of your pike, hold. Now pulse it up an inch, down an inch. Little pulses for 8. Back to full range in 3, 2, and 1. Full range of motion. Option to come down to your forearms or stay up on those palms. We'll go heavy crunches, supine. In 10 seconds, put your heavy spring load on. Grab your cables in 5, in 3, 2, and 1. Heavy spring load and grab your cables. Laying with your spine down on the carriage. Grabbing my cables in hand. I'm using my hard handles. If yours only have soft loops, use your soft loops. And then my spine comes down onto the carriage. My palms are over my shoulders. My knees are in tabletop. Crunching up, you lift your head, your neck, and your shoulders. Your spine stays pressed down, knees stay in tabletop. And then release, lengthen your palms over your shoulders, but never behind your head. Unless you need a little micro rest, keep everything stacked and loaded. Crunching up, sharp breath out, belly button pulls in towards your spine. And then breathe in as you lengthen. We should definitely be feeling those shakes right now. That's what we're looking for. Deep core work is activated. If you're feeling advanced, you can lengthen your legs as you crunch. To modify, knees stay in tabletop. 10 seconds, we crunch up, hold for hundreds. In 5, in 3, 2, and 1. Crunch up, hold, hundreds. Wave your palms up and down the length of your thigh, really creating some wind. Got that light change celebration. We're back to full range, suitcase crunches this time in 5, in 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen everything out. And then crunch everything up. Your feet come up the wall. Spine stays pressed down. Don't let that little mouse hole or little keyhole happen. We got bicycle crunches in 5, and 3, 2, and 1. Bicycle crunches, hands go on either side of that pulled in knee. Still a controlled movement. Still breathing. 15 seconds. Full range crunches. Back to where we started in 10, in 5, in 3, 2, and 1. My knees come to tabletop, crunching up. Don't forget that breath. And then lengthening out. Less than a minute of work left, about 40 seconds to go. Finishing strong, just like you started. 10 seconds, let's crunch up and hold for hundreds. In 5, and 3, 2, and 1, hold up, hundreds. Really create that wind here. Feet press out about 2 more inches. We'll go back to full range to finish in 5, in 3, 2, and 1, back to full range. 10 seconds. You drop, you come out of this. In 5, in 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Remember, I have other classes on my channel. If you want to hit maybe upper body or lower body, or if you're crazy and you want to hit abs again, just go ahead and pick one of my sequences and get going with it. Thanks for following along. Let me know next week if there's anything that you want to see differently, any moves. Happy to hear it.